The journey of creating sugar syrup-coated cookies begins with the careful selection and mixing of ingredients to form a smooth dough. It is then sent on a conveyor belt in specific proportions to achieve the desired dough consistency in the meantime. Once the dough is thoroughly mixed and any additional ingredients are incorporated, it's time to shape the cookies. This is basically done by using cookie cutters for uniform shapes, or you can say by scooping out the dough onto a smooth conveyor belt. Now comes baking, which is my most favorite part among all the industrial processes. Baking transforms the raw dough into delectably golden brown cookies with a crisp exterior and a tender interior. As they are transferred to cooling racks, let them cool completely so they can be sent for that glossy sugar syrup. This special drum is used to ensure that the syrup adheres well to the cookies without causing them to become overly soggy or lose their crispness. This syrup is drizzled over the cookies for a more decorative effect. After the sugar syrup is applied, the cookies are allowed to set and dry for a short period. This allows the syrup to stick to the surface of the cookies and develop a shiny finish. Depending on the ambient temperature and humidity, this setting process may take anywhere from a few minutes to an hour. Visual inspection is conducted to assess the cookie's appearance, including the uniformity of the sugar syrup coating, color consistency, and overall aesthetic appeal. Any cookies that do not meet visual standards are removed from the scene. As they travel towards the packaging, they will be changing their appearance a little bit. Wait for it. Once the sugar syrup coating is set, you can see that dried syrup has created a crust of sugar onto them, making them even more crispy. Ever wondered how your favorite pizza magically appears? Let me be clear, it will magically appear only if you have bought it from nearby grocery stores in frozen form, so you may just bake it in the oven for 20 minutes. Like pizza, life is full of layers, each one adding depth and flavor to the experience. Get ready to taste the awesomeness of Yule logs. Oh, no offense, but you can only watch the deliciousness. Let's see whether this video can tempt you enough to go for it right away. Its every bite is super tasty, mixing sweetness with creamy goodness. Yule logs are the best holiday dessert ever, guaranteed to make everyone happy. For me, it's more like a must-have dessert for my gatherings with my most favorite buddies. Right now, I can only think of everything is fair in baking biscuits. Maybe not everything, dude. While sugar biscuits are undeniably delicious, they are not known for their nutritional value. They are typically high in calories, sugar, and fat, and low in essential nutrients such as vitamins and minerals. As such, they are best enjoyed in moderation as an occasional treat rather than a dietary staple. For example, enjoying a small portion of sugar biscuits as part of a balanced diet can provide a source of quick energy, making them a convenient snack for sugar lovers. Donuts are celebrated for their soft, airy texture, and often come with a variety of glazes and toppings. Stop, we are not going to watch donuts here, but donut-shaped, filled sponge cakes. You know they have these amazing machines to get it all done, and even they set the right temperature to evenly cook these cakes with special alternative filling inside. When I meant alternative, I meant this. Just like those spongy donut-shaped cakes, we have another amazing shape to enjoy your coffee times along with delicious treats. It's none other than the heartily beloved bear. As soon as those machines pour the batter inside the molds, they wait for a dedicated time to completely bake the cakes up to perfection. I'm in love with their special yet unique filling technique. Unlike donuts, the chocolate part contains creamy filling and vice versa. They have yummy strawberry jam filling. The vibrant colors of rainbow bagels can have a positive effect on mood. Studies suggest that colorful foods may stimulate the brain and enhance feelings of happiness. You might have never seen dumplings being made with such precision inside those huge factories. We have uploaded a dedicated video on dumplings. Want to watch? Find out its link in the description box. Hey, I suppose you are enjoying my video. Want to support us? Notice that glowing like button, please hit it so we can know our precious audience is right beside us. As soon as the cooked syrup is poured into conveyor belts, they take the thicker batter towards rolling pins to knead it further. These machines stretch and fold the candy, incorporating air into it. This process lightens the color and gives the candy a smooth, glossy finish. The aerated candy is then fed into forming machines. Depending on the type of candy being produced, these machines can create various shapes, such as discs or even oval. Even after the candies are hardened, proper cooling is essential to ensure the candies retain their shape and texture. Once the candies have cooled and passed quality checks, they are moved to the packaging machines. Unlike traditional pizza dough, which requires time to rise and knead, pita bread provides a ready-made base that eliminates the need for extensive preparation. One of the primary reasons people choose pita bread pizza is its quick and easy preparation. For health-conscious individuals, pita bread pizza offers a lighter alternative to traditional pizza. Pita bread is typically lower in calories and fat than traditional pizza dough, making it a healthier option for diet freaks. Unlike fresh raspberries, which require washing, hulling, and careful storage, frozen raspberries come pre-packaged and ready to use straight from the freezer. This saves you time and effort in meal preparation. Also, they are a little cost-effective, especially when they are not in season. Seeing a product being made through machines or watching a complex manufacturing process finish successfully gives us a natural sense of satisfaction. So don't forget to appreciate their efforts and ours as well. Let me show you how those famous fancy donuts at shops are prepared in bulk. Once the large spiral mixers have prepared a fine donut dough, it's laid on conveyor belts and transformed into a sheet with the help of rollers. And you know what's interesting? Just like a human chef, these machines treat the dough by dusting it with dry flour to prevent sticking. As you can see, the dough for donuts is a bit thick, so with the help of drum rollers, it will be made thinner. And any excess flour will be brushed off with brush rollers. The desired dough sheet moves forward while donut shape cutters start creating the donut shapes. Don't worry, the donut party is just getting started. Whoever opened the first Krispy Kreme, all I know is the world's been a sweeter place ever since. As we approach the further processing of donuts, these machines skillfully remove the dough around the donut holes and set it aside. This used to be a particularly tedious job, but thanks to these removing clippers, the donut holes are easily extracted and collected on the side as extras. Once the donuts are cleared of their holes, the dough moves on to the next conveyor belts where the donuts are separated from the excess dough. This process ensures the donuts continue moving forward while the extra dough is directed into containers below. While this may seem easy to observe, it's all dependent on the precision of these machines. The prepared donuts are then moved forward on belts to maintain uniformity. The goal of this donut line automation is not just to increase quantity, but also to ensure precision and uniformity in shapes, designs, and multiple operations. These belts will slowly and skillfully move the donuts to the settlers, where they are sent to the proofing section. Proofing means giving the dough enough time to rise to a specific consistency, which makes the donuts soft and fluffy. Now, we will fry it until both sides turn brown. The fryer and its timing are designed in such a way that the donuts are cooked evenly and thoroughly from the time they are put in the fryer until they are taken out. Also, with the help of reverse belts, their sides are changed right in time so they can be cooked perfectly. As the donuts are frying, they are slowly taken out of the fryer with sieves and put on the next conveyor belt. They will reach the corrector tools while spinning. Here, the donuts are gathered and sent forward in a certain way, so that all the donuts stay in a proper uniform way. All these donuts are adjusted in the cooling plates and have reached there to settle for a while. After that, all these donuts are lined up and sent forward. Donuts are brought exactly under the nozzles so that they can be filled well. You can see these injectors with yellow pipe. They have filling paste in them. These are the filled donuts. Now let's go to these donuts that are ready to dip in the chocolate pool. Now look at how all these donuts are passed over the chocolate pool, where they apply hot and melted chocolate on one side of the donuts. The machines are designed in such a systematic way that after applying the chocolate, the donuts will fall straight on the moving belts and there will be no mess. After that, all these chocolate-covered donuts are passed straight through the white glazing chamber, where they automatically put white lines on the donuts. You can see that this whole work takes less than a second, and they can design 3 to 4 donuts easily in a second, while a human would need 30 seconds to design a donut in this simple way. Now, they add toppings like crushed chocolate or nuts on the chocolate donuts, whatever you prefer, with the help of the shredder depositor. Now, let's go to the most eaten glazed donuts. Their glazing is made with top-quality ingredients, and you can see the glazing waterfall falling from a thin extruder. The glazing keeps falling continuously, and the donut army passes under it and gets covered with the glazing waterfall. The extra glazing falls down with the help of sieves. These shiny glazed donuts dry before reaching the packaging station and create a crispy layer outside and very soft donuts inside, so that when you eat them, they explode with flavor in your mouth. Now, let's go to those who like coating donuts besides chocolate or sugar glazing. You can see how beautifully the glazed and coated donuts army is moving, so that they can reach the sprinkles station and get the final finishing touch. All the donuts will be filled with sprinkles, just the way you like them, and any extra sprinkles that fall down will be added back to the containers by these conveyor belts. And the clean donuts will pass through the sieve roller and shift to the next belt. Whatever topping you like, these machines sprinkle them very well on the donuts. Here are your favorite chocolate-sprinkled donuts, sealed and packed after passing through the packaging station, so that you can enjoy fresh and tasty donuts easily. Are we forgetting something while talking about donuts? Here, the real fun will start when these filled donuts will lift your mood. First of all, these machines make the dough of your favorite filled donuts and give them a nice shape. Then, the dough balls are dropped into the molds below, which shake them and make them into a proper round shape. These machines are very useful because they give the desired shape to the filled donuts. Now look at how all these ready-made donuts are put in the fryer in long lines. The fryer is also automatic. It detects when a donut is cooked from one side and changes its side. Then, a person's duty is to set the donuts in a line, because they are going to the injectors, where the cream in the nozzles is injected into the donuts. Now they dip the donuts in chocolate from one side And the best thing is that all these tasks are automated, which gives the owners a chance to benefit from the setup for many years and keep fewer employees. All these donuts pass through different gears like belts after dipping in chocolate, so that they can fall straight on the belt and packing can be easy. Now these baked biscuits are passing under the small glazing extruder, and their purpose is to make these tasty biscuits more crispy and tasty, so they all pass through the sugar glazing, and then sprinkles are thrown on them. This is a small automation setup where you need very little human help, and you can prepare a hygienic and effective environment. These biscuits are being prepared for a specific occasion. Can you guess which occasion it is by looking at the color combination? These machines are only made to fill cooked food in boxes. They fill the hopper with food and set a fixed amount, like 150 grams. Then they put the same amount of food in each bowl, and they don't waste a single drop. Maybe they are the best replacement for humans. You will see some machines here that are similar, but they are different because their job is to add oil and syrups. These nozzles are enough to dress the salads automatically. Now let's go to this cookie cutting machine that cuts any biscuit or cookie dough into very beautiful shapes, and they all move forward to the dropping machine for filling, where they put a thick paste of berries on the biscuits. Then the biscuits with the paste pass under another automatic cutter, which cuts and sticks another layer on each biscuit to cover the floral biscuits. This sheet that comes out of such a big machine is not easy to make, but it was rolled many times with the help of rollers. Then it became a thin sheet. Can you recognize this dough? It is making one of your favorite sweet treats, where you put your favorite chocolate paste on the dough and the rollers roll the whole sheet forward. You did not see any humans working here. The reason is that these machines do all the work themselves with great skill, so the whole work is fully automated. The journey from making the dough to baking is under full automation, and we hope you liked this journey.